Well. We're live. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Welcome. It is
Happy
the
Hump
morning
Day.
disaster. We are live, and we are brought to you by Just Beds. That's right. Just Beds at 3120 Montvale Drive. Just Beds. The place where your next bed is waiting. It's sitting there waiting for you. Swing on by the showroom, lay on a bed, pick the one you want, pick the bed you want for yourself and your significant other, your spouse, whoever you sleep with, yourself, your child, maybe your guest bedroom, whatever. They have the beds. They have whatever kind of bed you're looking for. They've got it at Just Beds. All right? Get the bed, pay for it, and go home. You don't have to drive around town with a mattress on top of your car like some hillbilly. No. You just go home. And your bed is delivered to you by the Just Beds professional. They show up. They knock on your door. You let them in. They come into the house. They set up your new bed. They set it up. They even tear down your old bed, and they get rid of it properly. A regular bed, they just get rid of it. If somehow you've had accidents and you soiled a bed, or maybe you have
ate milk duds in the bed.
Yeah, or maybe you've shat your bed, or maybe you've had a mistake or something in your bed you don't like, and they take it over to Steve's house and throw it in his backyard. That's what they do at Just Bed. Just Bed. Let Just Bed take care of you. It's Just Beds at 3120 Montvale Drive. Just Beds. Also, Recontext. My friends at Recontext. They have got they're ready to have your car looking like it's brand new. Better than brand new. You could get a car detail from Recontext that will have your car looking fantastic. Fantastic. That's what you get from Recontext. You also can get a Tsunami. That's a coating in your car, like a 3, 5, 7-year coating. For the life of the coating, you will not have to wax your car. Just take it through a car wash. It comes out sparkling clean. How about that? Give them a call today. Call 217-670-1132 and get your car scheduled for a detail, for a coating, or whatever you want done to it. They can do it all. I swear I need to get my car in and have them put a new radio in. I want to get a new system put in with where it's easier to connect my Bluetooth to my car, because right now it's a pain in the ass. It would be awesome to get it done. You can get it done today. It is Recontext. They're located at 8th and Black in Springfield. It's Recontext. Call 217-670-1132. Yeah. How about that? You can get anti-Steve device put in your car to keep all the weirdo homeless people.
I need one of those.
Yeah, it'll keep all the weirdo homeless people from climbing into your car and sleeping when they have no home. How about that? You can get an anti-Steve device put in your car. It'll keep someone from breaking into your car and leaving his scatter everywhere.
What do you mean by scatter?
I don't. Did you ever see? What is that movie with Will Ferrell? There's a movie with Will Ferrell where these homeless guys break into people's cars. They break into people's cars and they have sex. They have sex in the car.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a Will Ferrell. It's a Will Ferrell movie, and they steal his car. They steal Will Ferrell. He plays a cop, but they steal his car. A bunch of homeless guys who look like Steve. They break into his car and have sex.
Oh
They
my
have sex in
god.
all the seats of his car. Oh, what the hell? It's him and Mark.
The other
Wahlberg.
guys?
Yeah, it's him and Mark Wahlberg. Yes. There's these dirty
hell.
homeless guys that break into cars, and one guy looks just like Steve.
I'm gonna have to watch this.
Oh, it's a hysterical movie.
I haven't seen it.
But they break into cars and they have sex in the cars. It's just so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Yeah. So our microphones work today.
Yay.
How about that?
Thank God.
Yeah, love it. I love it. Yep. So what's going on, you guys? How are you? I know you're good, Christina. I hear you. I haven't heard anything from the bottom dweller of this place.
I know.
Oh, do you want me to speak or am I echoing?
I hope you're not echoing. I hope you're speaking fine.
Just, Lord, I wouldn't want to ruin the show because
I don't even know. I don't even know what you're implying. I don't know what you're implying. What is he angry? What is he angry about?
He's always angry.
I know. Oh man.
I never know which thing he's angry about. Was it when we were doing the test last night? Is that what it is?
Oh, that could be. Could be.
Yeah, we were doing the test last night, and Steve. I sent an invitation to the test for Christina. She got it and popped in, and we just tested it. And then Steve went into the chat and said, "I'm driving home from visiting my mother, and
why is there a show?"
And so, why is there a show going on? It's not a show. We're testing things. And I said, "Who is this guy? His name is Steve. Let's welcome him."
I like this. I want to stop this right now. I believe you call me Steve Staunton.
Yes.
Now
I don't know how do you pronounce that name? Is it Steve Staunton?
That takes me back to another story.
Okay.
Oh shit.
What story?
I lived in Illinois all of my life.
Okay.
Grew up there. Everybody knew my dad. His name was Chester Stanton.
Good old Chester. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stories I always do.
I graduated from high school. My dad personally knew the school board president that was reading people's names off. As I come across the stage, he says, "Stephen Blaine Staunton."
Oh.
I thought my fucking dad was going to come unglued after the fucking, he caught it right up and that fucking, he said, "How many goddamn years have you known me? Is my last name Staunton? No, it's Stanton. That's the same as my son's name." Well, I'm sorry, Chester.
Your dad got mad because someone mispronounced your name at your graduation.
Well, it'd be different if he didn't know me, but he knew me from the day I was born.
Well, maybe he didn't like you.
That's a possibility.
A
lot of people.
Someone not like Steve. No.
A lot of people know. People would send my parents letters. That was before email and phones. They would send them personalized letters like, "Your son's going to kill himself or kill somebody else. Way he races through this town with a loud car, driving like a maniac."
So the guy mispronounced your name and your family got very upset. Was your mom upset too?
My mom didn't really care. She was just glad I graduated high school.
She was just shocked. She was too busy being shocked.
That's the first thing they said. Let me see, make sure that the diploma's been signed.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you graduate like 34 out of 35 or something like that?
I graduated 31 out of 32.
Oh, okay.
Skip Editor didn't graduate. He went across, but he didn't get a signed diploma.
Who was the guy that didn't graduate?
Skip.
Well, he must have been. He was worse than you.
I can't even imagine.
I mean, there are times on the show I can kind of see what you learned in high school. This guy must have learned absolutely nothing. I mean, come on.
The sad thing is he's just now retired. He is a retired corrections officer. He worked corrections. Most of his lives retired from the corrections. Department of Corrections.
He probably worked incorrectly. How did he make up school?
He had to go to summer school.
Oh. So they let him walk, but he still had to go to school. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, come on. That's kind of unfair. Let him go on a senior trip to Florida. So
he got to go to the senior trip, but he didn't pass?
Yeah. Well, because we took our last final on Friday, then we left for Florida on Sunday. So they hadn't been graded yet. So everybody got to go to Florida. Even if you didn't pass your final.
Wow.
Oh, he got plowed in Florida, man. He had to fish him out of the hot tub once because he passed out in the hot tub. He was running out on the beach naked. We had to go round him up.
Oh my God. Sounds like y'all had a fun time.
Schoolwork was last on this guy's list.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, man. Our listeners are happy they can hear us today.
Well, that's good. And we're glad.
I don't know why they're so happy.
Baby Jesus has cured the listeners of not being able to hear like Steve. It's a Christmas miracle. A Christmas miracle. Oh.
Yay.
Yesterday's show was some of the best content ever. I wish I could hear it all over again. How dare
all the MFs and
how
SOBs
dare you?
and
How dare your sass? Good morning, all, said Diane. Good morning. We can hear you today.
Good. We don't want
to.
Tom, Lori wanted to know what the name of that movie was. Tom said The Other Guys.
Oh, good for Tom.
Well, good for you, Dan. Good for you.
I'm okay. Will Ferrell.
I think Will Ferrell's a genius. I think he's hysterical.
I think I like John C. Reilly better than I do.
I like him.
I think when Will Ferrell's team with John C. Reilly, it's fantastic. But this is him team with Mark Wahlberg, and it's pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty good. He did pretty good. I like that. Daddy's
good movie.
Kiss my ass, Tom.
Chester Cheeto Staunton.
That wasn't Tom.
No, there wasn't 46 people in the town.
There were 42 people in school.
Yeah.
Brandon says, good morning. Good morning,
Brandon.
Katie says, how's your mom, Steve?
Well,
how is
she? I think she looked terrible. I mean, I gotta remember when I saw my mom yesterday, it was the first time I'd seen her since September.
Yeah.
When I was over there for the wedding, and she's really small. She weighs now the same she weighed in 1965.
Wow.
When she married my dad. She lost all this weight, her color, and it looks like she's going to a assisted living.
Well, she's 80 some odd years old, you know.
She just trying to see if they can get her transferred over to Pana today. She's still in the hospital this morning. So should know more this afternoon. So.
Does she want to live in the Pana assisted living, the rehab?
I think she's willing to stay there like a short term until she finds something else. She doesn't really like it because my aunt died there.
Yeah,
so her sister.
See, there's some nice ones in Charlotte.
I know.
Right near you. You can go visit her.
The villas.
Yeah.
Not gonna go visit.
That place that Lori used to work, right?
Villa.
Isn't that a really nice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mhm.
She can go there.
Yeah.
They're really nice facilities.
Yeah.
So I'm just let her do what she wants.
Yeah.
Play it by ear.
Good old Steve.
It's scary. I mean, last night it kind of hit me on the way home. I thought, boy, it might not be too long. I mean, I hate to think about that. Yeah. Even though I don't talk to her very much.
Mm-hmm.
Did you call your brother?
No, I didn't. I'm gonna call him today.
Got you to call him.
I mean, we're not talking, but it's just the problem is where she is with her health, they can't really do any more. I mean, they've done every single thing they can.
Well, yeah, they tried a heart surgery, right, and it didn't work.
Yeah, right, and and they think now because they can't get a good picture of the backside of her heart. They think actually the backside of her heart is dead. So that's why they're trying to get all these medicines because they're trying to relieve the stress on her heart. So they're giving her all these medicines. Well, the medicines are now causing her blood pressure to bottom out. I mean, she just, like she said, she just stood up and she passed out. They went to check her blood pressure and it was 20/20.
Well, your she's already got pig valves and stuff in there, right?
Oh, yeah. And yesterday she did that. And I don't understand it either because she doesn't eat any carbs anymore. She only eats fresh fruits and vegetables, fish and chicken. She doesn't eat red meat. And that's yesterday we're sitting in the hospital and all of a sudden she starts crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? They came in and checked her blood sugar and she was going into diabetic shock.
Oh, jeez.
What the
So they had to hurry up and your blood sugar, came in and checked her blood sugar was 32. So they had to hurry up. They dumped her again. They put her feet up in the air, and they were bringing her all kinds of orange juice. And she did that. That's what we're dealing with on a daily basis now. They can't control it, so that's why she has to live in assisted living where somebody can be there within a second.
Wow.
My aunt's 85 years old. Yeah, she lives across the street, but even if my mom wore a life alert, she's not going to get there quick enough. We need somebody that can, if you push that button, they can be there within seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
your 85-year-old aunt isn't going to do anything.
Poor thing.
Yeah, she's still active. I mean, she goes out to Colorado all the time and see her kids. So they're not going to say, "Well, you got to stay home" and all that. So
I'm just saying, is your aunt is more active than your mom? Does she rub it in?
No.
Does she ever go to your mom? Oh, I'm so much better than you. I'm not. I'm healthy. I'm not.
No, because my mom was the one like, "Oh, Barbie, you sit at home all the time. I go. Look at my health." And everybody said, "Yeah, look at your health. You're laying in a hospital bed." I was over there yesterday. They argue back and forth. She didn't say anything to me though. I was really surprised. She said, "Hi, Steven. How are you?"
You think your mom would have said some bad things about you?
No, but I was afraid Aunt Barbara was going to bring up the picture. So I wasn't going to bring it up.
So you thought your aunt?
When I walked in, I thought, "Oh, fuck, Aunt Barbara's here."
Oh, she was there, and you thought your aunt was gonna talk about the fact when you accidentally sent her a bunch of nude photos.
Yeah.
How embarrassing! Oh,
yeah, it was very embarrassing.
So you were afraid that was going to come up and ruin your mother's hospital stay. So your mom was talking to you, though? She wasn't,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you think, did she feel like, was she annoyed by you at all? Or was it just a pleasant visit?
Oh, she's always annoyed by me.
I'm just saying, was it a pleasant,
Oh, yeah. It was pleasant. There was a lot of reflection. She does a lot of reflection. She can't remember what she did yesterday, but she can remember 60 years ago.
Yeah.
When I was born.
That's good. That's good. I mean,
Was I tell the story about the snakes?
It's good she still has her mind,
she's always just, God damn it, Steven. I wish you'd get hearing aids. You can't ever hear what I say.
We
What?
all wish you would get hearing aids.
What'd you say, Mom?
You can't hear what she says. She can hear you. The problem is you. I've had this. I've been with you before. Listen to that cat. Good Lord.
She's happy.
It's time to put that thing down.
Oh.
What's the matter with it? What is it having a fit? Its legs are straight out.
She's comfy. She's getting comfortable. Dude.
That cat's gonna get thrown in the garbage. I mean,
Look
at she's special.
Look at that cat. Good.
I've never seen a cat do that. Except when they're knees.
Purring so loud. We can hear it. We actually can hear the cat purring on the microphone.
Oh. She's licking the lotion off me.
Oh. They something about that texture, I think.
The cat probably just got done licking its ass.
Ew. She probably was. It's all they do is sit around and lick themselves and drive me nuts.
Oh, if we could do it, what would you do?
I lick myself all the time.
We can do
I
it.
wouldn't need Dan.
Cats' asses are pretty clean.
Yep. Well, they're always licking them. Why not?
True.
All right. I'm seeing your insulting comments. I see the insult.
Anything else?
Mm-hmm. Well, damn, we can hear everyone today. Yesterday was the greatest show since we couldn't hear anyone. Shut up. It's not the greatest show. Won't make it so you can't hear anything on this show.
Yeah. This is you.
Dan says your mom is not her pancreas.
She doesn't have many. That's what I thought. I teased her yesterday, because she's having her body donated to science. I said, they don't fucking want it, Mom.
Yeah.
So there's nothing left. Your eyes are no good. Your heart's no good. Your lungs are no good. Your pancreas is no good. Your brain is no good.
Well, it sounds like her brain's pretty good.
Well, she can remember 6 years ago, but you can't remember yesterday.
Oh, yeah, but that's that's just getting old.
Yeah.
By the way, Jen says her dog's trying to lick her lotion off too.
Oh, you have dogs already?
Yeah. Not yet.
They're getting them next week.
Yeah, they're getting the new dogs before Christmas.
Yeah.
The new dog will be able to celebrate Christmas with them. Isn't that something?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They've already got Christmas presents and everything. They're so spoiled.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Does your mother remember not to loan you any money? If you went in today and asked, would your mom give you a loan? Or is she still against giving you any money?
Probably not.
You're not getting a loan, Steven. But Mom, this is not even now.
No.
Good God.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might say, I could spare $100. Yeah, nothing. My brother's never loaned me a fucking dime.
Yeah.
I've asked him before. I think I asked him for $50 once. He said, "No, I ain't got it." That's a lying motherfucker, dude. He's got a good job, and his wife's got a good job. His son bitch can afford to buy a fucking. He has 37 guitars, but can't afford to loan his brother $50.
Is that all you need was $50?
I wanted to buy a guitar, yeah.
Yeah, but come on. I loan that to you every time we go out to eat.
Stop.
Big D loans that to you every time he stops by to see you. That's nothing.
I never want.
Oh,
never.
Here we go.
Okay.
God forbid. Why doesn't he? Can I ask before he starts getting to this? Why not just go thank you and carry? No, he'll go ahead. Go ahead and complain, Steve.
Thank you. Fuck it. But thank you.
That's all you have to do. All you have to do is say thank you and move on. That's it.
Then why can't everybody move on from it and not have to fucking always throw it back in my face? Oh, how the boy Steve's looking dinner.
No one's throwing it back in your face. I'm just saying that
Steve,
you
look,
have-
Big D
you
loans
have-
you money.
okay,
I
but
loan
you
you money every fucking time we go, well, Big D loans you money every time we see you.
I'm just showing you that you have friends that don't mind helping you out. I was just showing you that.
Okay.
When you're saying your brother won't, nobody, blah, blah, blah. I was just showing that, no, you have friends that don't mind helping you out in a heart and no problem at all. Like, I'll give you ever need $50? I'll give $50. Big D will probably give you 100. And then he'd call me and say, I gave him 100. You only gave him 50. But I'm just saying that, you have friends that will help you out.
I know.
You don't have to,
I'd rather ask family first
but your family never gives you money.
because I never pay them back.
Yeah.
See?
See, like, I know when I give you money, I know you're never going to pay me back. When Big D gives you money, he knows you're never going to pay him back. So, I'm just saying that you have friends that help you. And then we roll our eyes when you say, oh, yeah, I'll pay you back, blah, 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 We roll our eyes knowing, Yeah. By the way, Dan says, that reminds me, Steve, hey, tell your brother I'll pay him back that $500 after payday. Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, Jen is not in her 80s, and she says she can't remember what she ate for dinner last night. Yeah, I'm just saying that's getting old. I'm the same way. I can't remember. I couldn't tell you what I had for dinner 2 nights ago.
Neither can I.
Yeah. It's just getting old. You forget that stuff. Yeah. Oh, well. Jen says she just bought Nikita's Christmas gifts yesterday. D wants her to have a red leash. She couldn't find one, so he bought her a pink one.
Oh, no.
While he waits for her red one. So they're getting Nikita too?
Yeah, they decided they're getting both.
Wow. Good for them. Sweet dogs. Very sweet dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Wait, Holly says she'd give you money, Steve, if she had it.
Thank
One
you.
of her
I
eight-
feel you.
One of her 8 jobs. TD says, true. Steve and Jason will never thank you either. Yeah, they hate to thank me. By the way, Karen says it's worse for women because menopausal brain fog happens. Oh, yeah. By the way, Jen says that they were just going to get one. They were just going to get Pickles. Or no, the Pickles is the one, right?
Yeah, that's the little one, the
And
original one.
they went down to see Pickles, and Big D fell in love with Nikita.
Mm-hmm.
So he decided to buy both. Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it makes them happy, why not, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds fantastic. Pickles and Nikita, two lucky freaking dogs.
Oh, yeah. Lucky freaking dogs.
Because they will take care of those dogs.
Oh,
They're already spoiled and they haven't even brought them home yet.
That's what I mean.
No, they've bought them so much shit already.
Yeah. They love it. That's great. The kids are grown.
Yep.
The kids are grown, so they need somebody to spoil. Now they got dogs. I love it.
They can spoil me if they want to.
Wow. Jen says Nikita's 4 months old. Pickle's going to be 10 weeks old.
No.
By the way, Dan says they would also give Steve. You guys would give Steve money if you had it.
Yeah.
But they just give me labor.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, we help in other ways.
Take that. I accept their labor too. I think Dan's going to come back here, and my wife was talking about, I got to buy something so Dan can come over. I'm like, well, glad that Dan's,
Oh, yeah, the shelf in the laundry room.
I'm glad Dan knows so much more than me. I guess I'm just an idiot. But oh well. Yep. What do I know? What do I know? Yeah. Oh, it makes me happy that, I mean, I guess it's not me. Because if I was doing it, I'd have to learn how to, And by the way, when Dan's at my house, Steve, he's got a utility belt. He thinks he's Batman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's got a utility belt.
Well, yeah, you got everything right there. You don't have to keep running to your tool bag and.
You should have seen. You should have seen him when he hooked up that stereo in my truck. He got this table out, and he had all these parts, and he was heating up. Did he put
the utility belt on?
No, he just had it all on a table. He sat on a table and it was professionally installed.
I'm telling you. He's got the utility belt. He's got everything he needs.
He could work Recon Tech.
Yeah, he's got it going on.
He's the jack of all trades.
And Dad says, "Thank you for paying Christina for the work I did." No problem. That's the plan.
I love when he comes and does work at your house. More money for me to spend.
Yeah. It's very, very I like when he gets the work done. My office looks very nice. He's got all my shelves. All my shelves are perfect, Steve. I had that one shelf that looked like it was gonna fall over.
Yeah.
He fixed all of it now.
Wow.
It's not leaning at all. Love it. Love it.
I noticed the couch is gone.
Yeah, no more couch. All I got's I just got a recliner now, which is great. And I'm gonna put a couple more shelves up in here, I think. I like my shelves.
Right.
They make me happy. My shelves make me happy.
Well, you could fit another skinny one in right there. But
I can fit two more. I can put one here and then one on the other side. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna put a big TV in here. You know what I mean?
Huh?
I got
I
got a 55-inch TV. Maybe I'll put that 75-inch in here.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Don't never leave the studio.
I'm thinking that might be the way to go. I want to get a 75-inch in an Xbox. Then I'll never leave this, I'll never leave the office. My wife will be like, "Where the hell is he?" I say, "Well, he's in the studio. He's hanging out in the studio." Where I have my, I've never had an Xbox.
Nice. That's all I've ever had.
Yeah, but I love my PS5. By the way, I did see that. Did you see the thing about the PS5s and stuff going up in price?
No.
All right, there's a shortage of chips in the world.
Oh,
really?
Chips are made in Taiwan or Chinese Taipei or whatever. That's where they make chips. And there's a shortage that's going to be hitting. And this is going to be the same time that they're putting the tariffs on stuff.
Oh shit.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what's going to raise? I mean, it's going to raise the price of video game systems and mobile phones. It's going to raise the price immensely. So I'm just saying, get ready. Get ready for that. It will be insane. But I love my PS5, but I'm glad I already have one because the cost. I mean, I think you can get a PS5 now for $450 or whatever it costs.
Wow.
What's it
still expensive?
What is it? $450 or $500?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Well,
$375.
Oh, is it $375? Because it'll be up to in the thousands next year.
Oh,
isn't that insane?
Wow.
So a bunch of people are buying them for this Christmas because they know next Christmas,
Yeah. Well, they're different prices too. $424. Holy shit.
You can get it as low as $375.
Yeah, right now at Walmart.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd definitely buy those.
Sale.
I would buy those up because who knows how long they're going to be around.
That's true.
Yeah. PS5, the new Xbox, the advanced one, mobile phones, TVs. Yeah, TVs were going up. I saw this list of things. That are all going up in price next year. And a lot of it is been through because Trump's talking about the tariffs, everybody's all the
Right.
price is going to go up. But now this is more than tariffs. This is the whole shortage of chips. So, and I mean, the tariffs, you got to wait and see what's going to happen. But we know the shortage of chips is going to happen. So,
Right.
that's why you get those. That's why you got to get those things now. Before the price goes crazy. Yeah. And TJ says Ray needs the 8K 110-inch Samsung wall.
Holy shit.
I don't know what that is, but goddamn, it sounds wonderful.
110-inch.
I saw somebody had a 95-inch on sale for like
Oh,
$1,900.
snow flurries.
Yeah.
Is it snowing? Oh God.
Yeah. It's supposed to snow today, and the flurries just started. I see them.
Well, I want to go work out today, so I don't want it to snow. I want to get I'm gonna get my new step on. Yeah. I want to be like Booger from what was it? No, Rerun. Who was the guy that danced? Who was the fat guy that danced in the
Rerun?
Rerun. I'll be like Rerun. Who was Booger? Steve, which one was Booger?
Remember?
Wasn't Booger the one with the hat with the big stocking cap? I mean, the big.
One was Booger.
Yeah.
And the other guy was Rerun.
Rerun.
And Rerun was the dancer.
Yeah.
Because Rerun would. Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah. Hey.
Oh yeah, Booger was on the Revenge of the Nerds. Yeah.
No. There was another black guy named Booger.
That's what I thought too. I thought there was a black guy.
Booger. Oh, Booger was on What's Happening.
Oh.
Oh no, not What's Happening. Rerun was on What's Happening. Booger was on Dynamite.
Oh.
Jimmy.
What's happening?
What was in JJ?
Good Times.
Good Times, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Booger was on Good Times. Rerun was What's Happening. Yeah. Booger was the janitor, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That was back when, that was back when TV was good.
Little.
And Holly says, Mr. Booker. No, Mr. Bookman. Bookman.
Oh.
He called him Booger.
Oh, Booger.
Booger. But he was the janitor. And then Rerun was the guy that was on What's That? Hey, Raj. What's up, Rerun? Hey. That's I don't know why I remember that. I was very young watching television, and I love Rerun and Booger. And I loved Fat Talbot,
Hey.
Rudy, you like school on Saturday. What's that, Fat Talbot? No class. Got mush mouth, dumb Bill Russell, old weird Rudy Bucket. Yeah. Yeah. Karen says, hey. Sounds like something Gaspar the gay ghost would say. Hey. Hey, sister mine. I'm Gaspar the gay ghost.
Oh, good God.
Hey, bitch. I'm Gaspar the gay ghost. Haunting all your Halloween needs. Gaspar. He was the funnest ghost of all. Love it. By the way, Holly says you can still watch it on Catchy TV on the Philo app.
I do. I can watch it on.
Says they watch
Pluto.
Good Times, All in the Family, Sanford and Son.
Yep. I watch it on Pluto on the Vintage. They have even Johnny Carson on too.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Vintage Johnny Carson shows. Ooh.
I didn't know they showed full. Do they show full shows?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. And what channel's that on?
On Pluto. It's a free app, but it's on Pluto Class. Pluto.
Oh, that's beneath Ray. He doesn't watch free
I'm not
TV.
some classless free TV watcher.
Well, hey.
Of course,
You can watch-
I have Samsung TV. It's probably a channel on there.
Yeah.
You know.
I watched I got watched Love Boat last night. And
There's a station on Pluto that's all Johnny Carson all the time.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
that's awesome. I'll have to find that.
It's on Pluto, so
Because Samsung TV runs all those free
Oh,
shows.
well.
They've got all the free TV. They've got one channel that is all wrestling. It's all TNA wrestling. They've got another channel that's all it is Dawson's Creek all the time, I think. They've got a channel that's just Conan O'Brien.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Just classic Conan O'Brien episodes. And they have you name it, they've got it. So I'm sure it's on there. I just gotta find it. But it's what's it called, Steve?
Vintage or classic. Yeah. Pluto Classic. Pluto Vintage. But it gives a whole bunch of them.
Rerun would say, Raj, I'm hungry. And Raj would say, but you just ate, Rerun. Yeah, that's what made that show good.
I'm hungry.
Hey. And then there was Shirley. Shirley was the friend
Yeah.
who was also very large.
Oh.
You shut up, Rerun. I'll pop you right in the nose. You know. I like Sanford and Son.
Oh,
With
yeah.
Aunt Esther.
I love
Oh,
that show.
yeah.
Shut up, Esther. You look up ugly in the dictionary. There's a picture of Esther.
Here I come, Elizabeth. Here I come.
Well, here I come, Elizabeth. I'm leaving the Esther. And that's me like, Joe, Fred Sanford, I'll punch you right in the nose, you son of a bitch.
You big dummy, Lamar.
You
You
dumb.
big dummy.
Lamar, you big dummy. Grady, you big dummy. Whenever I think of Grady, I always think of. I thought of when Barack Obama was president.
Huh.
I thought he came in to president looking like The Rock. He looked so young and built and in shape and so happy to be president. And then by the time it ended, he looked like Grady from Sanford and Son.
Oh, yeah. Gray hair. Yeah.
Couldn't wait
Yeah.
to get the
Yeah.
fuck out- He could not wait to get the hell out of that office. He looked like Grady. And then he was not president any longer for like 2 weeks. And he showed up and he looked young again. You know, like I wonder why anybody would want to be president. You look at, you know, I mean, I remember Obama playing basketball and how good shape he was when we played basketball. But when he went in as president, he looked great. And when he came out, oh my God. Now he looks good again because he doesn't have the pressure.
Right.
That's why I can't believe, you know, what's Trump, like 79 or something?
Yeah.
I can't believe that, you know. Of course, he looked the same when he went out as he looked going in. You know what I mean? He had that same orange complexion.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
They
now
took the comb over.
he doesn't look that he does. Yeah, his hair is weird, but he looks the same now as when he left. You know, because he didn't do anything in between presidencies except golf. All he did was golf and eat. So you look at him when he goes in, and then look at him when he comes out. And this is every president. I mean, because they age.
Oh yeah, look at Joe. He's aged.
Yeah,
well, they came in, go out.
Joe, Joe looks like he can't walk.
Yeah,
he practically went in there skipping. He went in there jogging. Now he can hardly walk coming out. So I'm just saying, like, when you're president, it
Takes
shows.
a toll on you.
How about the president has to walk a lot?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can never be president. I can't walk that far.
Well, you could
put a stool.
There's several reasons you couldn't be president.
Why couldn't I be president?
Oh, well, for starters,
I would vote for you.
No one would vote for you.
I would, Steve. I'd vote for you.
I wouldn't vote for Steve as dog catcher. Too lazy to catch the dogs. Nobody would vote. People would look at him and go, "This is the guy that's just going to sit in a recliner all day and fall asleep." What? He's not going to be president. I mean, the reason that those presidents work out is they have to, to kind of give the American people a sense that they can still, like you watch when Trump's in there, he's going to be golfing every other day. Wait
a minute, wasn't there a president in a wheelchair?
Roosevelt was a long time ago.
Yeah,
in the 40s. Because he had polio, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, but nowadays they sort of need to. A president needs to sort of look to convey to the American people that they're that they can live. You know what I mean? You don't want to make it look like at any time you can drop.
Oh.
So that's why they have to be moving. Like you constantly saw Obama moving. He had a basketball court. I think, in the basement of the White House, and they play basketball every day.
Oh wow!
And they had a Bush would go chop wood, and he was constantly doing stuff. George W. Bush was in good shape too, but he was constantly doing stuff. Trump was playing golf every other day. So they, and Biden was just vacation or was just taking trips to the Amazon and Africa, and he's doing all that stuff. So
I could become a race car driver again.
Oh no, there's nothing. What's physical about that?
Oh, it's physical.
But there's nothing physical about being a race car driver. You just sit behind a seat and turn the wheel, right? There's nothing to it.
Okay.
I mean,
G-forces.
You could be fat and still drive a race car, couldn't you? You wouldn't drive it fast, but how much did you weigh when you drove a race car?
512 pounds.
Son of a bitch. Had a lot of drag on that car.
That's what you want. You want left side weight.
Karen says, you don't think Trump could drop dead at any time?
Listen, yeah.
I'm old enough now to think anybody can drop dead at any time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying one of the reasons that he goes golfing, I think the other reason is he doesn't give a damn about anything. But one of the reasons he goes golfing is he wants to convey that he's physically fit. Although I don't know how much sitting in a golf cart, driving to the next, driving to the ball, hitting it.
Exactly. How is that? I do that.
But they don't show him riding in the golf cart. They show him swinging or whatever.
Right.
So, but I'm saying that's what he'll do when he's president. He'll be doing a lot of golfing to convey that he's still moving around, because he's going to be, he's going to be 80 years old. Like Biden's 8. Isn't Biden 80 now?
Oh, yeah.
and he looks like, and Biden looks like hell.
Biden's 82.
Oh, he's 82. Oh, that's right. So
Mhm.
he's what, 3 years older? than
Trump's
us?
70.
Yeah.
So 4 years.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Damn, 82 years old. Well, he looks it. But 82, he should be,
82, you should be retired.
yes, he should retire.
Yeah.
It's a shame. I think Biden would have gone down in history as one of the best presidents ever. Except he did the same thing. By the way, he did the same thing that any of us would do. He pardoned his kid.
Well, yeah.
Trust me, if I was president, I would, and my kid did something wrong, instantly.
Yep.
I wouldn't have waited as long as he did. I would pardon instantly. There's no way.
Yeah, I probably would that too.
Yeah. I think that, I think that history will look kindly on Biden for sure. And hopefully they'll look kindly on Trump. I am an optimist. I'm an optimist. I'm hoping for the best.
Yeah.
So keep fingers crossed, because I'm not a fan of the man, but I'm certainly not hoping he destroys the United States. Are you kidding?
No, yeah.
I want the country doing, great.
Right.
No matter what, even if it's somebody I dislike. So let's, Pablo says he thinks Biden's going to go down as one of the best ever, regardless of the pardon. I'm just saying that he really gave the other side. He gave his detractors definitely something to use. He gave his detractors something to bitch about. But I do the same damn thing.
Oh, yeah.
I would do the same damn thing. Pablo says, I do not think history will look kindly upon Trump. Well, I think it depends. I think it depends. If he, like Jen says, what if Trump pardons himself for his felonies, or he pardons all those January 6th people? I think that history will not look kindly at Trump.
Right.
Yeah, I think that would be a mistake to do that.
Right.
Yeah. I think that would be a huge mistake to do that. So let's see if he's going to, I don't know if he's going to do it. I hope he isn't. I think those January 6th people deserve to be behind. They deserve to be in prison. They broke the law.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brandon says, people will always talk highly of you or negatively. It's just how society works. Yeah, it's how they work in every day. It doesn't, not just presidents. Like, people either talk highly of me or negative about me.
Me too.
I'm either the funniest guy. I was the funniest guy. Oh, that guy was the best radio show I ever heard, or else, boy, he's a real MFer. I really hate that SOB. That's just how they are.
They've called me a fat load of shit.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I can't blame him. I just want to hear, what's the ones that say good stuff about you?
I've never heard anything good about you.
Besides me, I've said some good things about you.
Oh,
I've said
that's not true, Steve.
I've said good things about you, Steve.
I didn't say you didn't.
I've said if Steve dies, I wouldn't want to continue the show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Several times. That is a good thing. That's a compliment. That's, you make the show.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, Jen says Big D loves you, and he always says good things about you and your titties. That's true. And Katie says that's not true, Steve. You're a lovable criminal.
Thank you. I'm glad. I'm lovable.
Yeah. You're a lovable criminal. Chris says we will smoke your ashes, Steve.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. I want somebody to smoke my ashes. Roll me up and smoke me.
Oh,
When I
shit.
die.
Are you gonna get cremated?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I
whole
don't know.
city will be high.
Are you getting cremated or not, Christina?
No, I think I want to be buried.
Yeah.
Really?
I think so. I
You're
don't
gonna
know.
put that
I
ex-
haven't really
You're
thought
gonna put
about
that
it.
expense. You know how much it costs nowadays?
Oh, I know how much it costs. Trust me.
Well, I guess you should.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Might leave it up to my kids. You
yeah,
know?
I don't want to leave. You're right. I'll leave it up to Bella.
I'm gonna ask them, do you want to come visit me in my grave, or would you rather have my ashes to, do whatever?
Well, you can still put the ashes. You can still put the ashes in a headstone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll leave it up to them. Unless now if I die and there is an afterlife, could you imagine you die and all of a sudden you're dead and someone goes, "Oh, sorry you died." And you go, "Well, wait, what is this? Is this existence?" They go, "It is. It is existence unless you get cremated. If you get cremated, then existence ends. But if you get buried, it stays." Then I'd be like, "Oh shit, no, I want to tell them that. I want to tell them I want to get buried." And they'd say, "There's no way to reach the living." I'd be like, "Oh shit," But doesn't matter. Which I know is, I know that's not gonna happen. So I imagine they'll just cremate me. Yeah. Get me out of the way. But I would like those people that they bury them with, they put like tree seeds in them or something,
Mm-hmm.
and they bury them. And
I think Holly says that's what she wants to do.
I think
I've heard her mention that before.
yeah,
Kinda cool.
that's the coolest thing, because it's almost like,
Mhm.
because we're all sort of made of the same stuff, That would be like that would.
They have biodegradable caskets and all that. Yeah.
That's what I mean, like, but it sounds really expensive.
It is.
Yeah. Like Brandon says, funeral expenses can easily top $15,000. Oh my God. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
you better keep going. You better keep going there, dude. Because my dad's funeral was in 1988 was over 10 grand.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, that's like
And it was as cheap. It was as cheap as we could go.
Yeah. They're not cheap.
Yeah, it's not cheap anymore. I mean, I worked there.
That's cremate hers cheaper.
Yeah, and I suggest coming from a funeral professional. I would suggest I know you're not supposed to, but just spread your ashes somewhere.
T says I want to be cremated so I'm never cold again.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Brandon says only two things true in life: death and taxes. Well, if I was going to name stuff that's true in life, death, taxes, and Steve's going to smoke weed. And Steve will somehow get THC in his body. Yep.
Oh. When there's a will, there's a way.
I'd say there's three truths, not just two. For sure. For sure. And if Steve has money, he'd spend it on what, Christina? What would Steve spend if Steve got big money?
How much?
A hooker and meth.
You think he'd get a hooker?
Hell yeah.
I didn't know how much money we're talking first.
Well, I don't know, like 18,000. Is it what's the number that you can? What's the non-taxable number? Isn't it like $18,000?
Yeah.
I think you could be given like I think you'd be given
Oh, yeah.
$17,000 or $18,000 and still not pay taxes
Okay.
on it.
Okay.
So I think I might be wrong, but I think that's right. But I think you what would you if someone gave you $17,000 to where you didn't have to pay taxes?
I already know my list, so
What would you do? What would you do? 17 grand. All right.
I buy a different vehicle. A different vehicle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something. Then I'd probably go to the dispensary.
Yeah.
Probably. I think I'm gonna go with you.
You're buying a different vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Like how much?
About 10 grand.
You spend 10 grand a vehicle. Okay. Then you got $8,000 left to spend at the dispensary.
Okay.
What you gonna get there?
Oh wow. I'm gonna go to the dispensary and pick up a lot of vapes.
You're gonna buy $8,000 worth of vapes?
It won't take long.
I could see him doing that.
Well, what would you do, Christina?
How much money did you say? 17,000?
$18,000.
18,000?
I think I might be wrong. Somebody look that up. What's the highest amount of a gift you can get without being taxed? I think it's $17,000 or $18,000. I think.
I'd buy a truck.
Buy a truck.
Mm-hmm. We need a truck, so I would buy a truck.
So you buy an $18,000 vehicle.
Yep.
You know what I'd buy?
More comic books.
I'd buy more comics. I love my collection of. I'm such a geek. I really am. Such a geek.
That's okay.
I'd buy more of my comic stuff.
That's what makes you happy. So
yeah, it makes me happy. I don't have to leave the house. I get to stay in my office and read.
Mm-hmm.
I love to read. Oh my God. Last night I read a comic that was so good. Oh my God. Blew my mind.
Really?
It blew my mind. Yeah.
Cool.
Here you go. I'm showing you a good one right here.
Flash.
This is a great comic. But I'll tell you, I read a good story last night. I mean, it was really good. Yeah. So I like when you read something and it ends up being really, really legendary, Fat 420 says, I would buy a subscription to Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster. Well, you know what? Somebody should get Fat 420 a
gift
subscription for Christmas.
Yeah.
Somebody get him a subscription.
Poor guy.
I think if you're going to get somebody a subscription, I think all you have to know is their email address.
Probably.
You know what I mean? I think that's all you got to know. Because somebody was talking about getting my wife a subscription, which, as you know, did not make me happy.
Yes, we
On
know.
subscriber shows, I like to say things about my wife because I know she can't hear them. And then the person that said it. Oh, by the way, Dan says that it's $18,000.
Oh.
So I knew it was somewhere. I knew it was 17 or 18. Yeah. Pablo says, I would buy a subscription, but I heard it just goes for more crystal.
No, Steve doesn't get any of that. Steve doesn't make any money off of it.
Yeah. We don't turn our subscription money into
Dixie Crystal.
Dixie Crystal for Steve. We try not to make any of that happen. Yeah. But put your email address out there, Fat420. Maybe somebody will get your subscription.
Yeah.
It's only $5. No, I might get you one. I might buy some subscriptions for people.
There you go.
just as a gift.
I asked my Aunt Barb if she wanted one, not yesterday. But
Hell no! I can just hear her now.
What did Barb say? She's not interested?
no, I don't want to listen to that show. I don't know why that guy always makes fun of you.
What?
When you were a baby, pooping your pants. When you were a child, pooping your pants. I just don't find that funny at all, Stephen.
Yeah. Terrible. Just terrible. So your aunt does not like me. She blames me for everything.
Well,
I mean, why not? Why not blame Steve? You know, he's the one who pooped his pants. Of course, we're going to make fun of him if he does it.
Exactly.
Why get mad at us? You know what I mean?
she's 85 years old.
Well, I'm just saying that you're the one who does it. So why, of course we'll make fun of you for it. You do it. People love to blame me. Everyone blames me. You're right. Everybody blames me. How does your aunt know we make fun of you for pooping your pants?
She's heard this show before.
Oh, so she has listened.
Yeah, she has listened to.
Good for her. Does she know you slept with your
Oh my
your
God.
best?
Well,
aunt?
I don't know. I don't know what episode she heard.
I'm trying to think if we've ever done one where you haven't come across looking bad. I'm coming up empty.
Very rare.
I'm coming up very empty, thinking, I'm going, God, which show was it where Steve didn't look bad? Where he didn't admit a felony, or he didn't admit to some kind of weird sex, or he didn't admit to, having fantasies about terrible things. And you did send her the nude photos.
Yes, I asked it.
Did that come up?
No, it didn't.
Was it her daughters that you tried to date?
No.
Okay, good for
No.
her.
Although I have smoked weed with her daughter.
Huh? Does she know that?
Nope. We had to smoke in my mom's garage when they were gone.
Was that the first time her daughter smoked weed? Now she's an addict.
No.
Way to go, Steve.
I said, this is sad. Here we are. We're both in our 50s hiding smoking weed from our moms.
Oh, she was in her 50s smoking it.
Yeah. Wasn't the first time. She lives in Colorado.
Oh, so they have free weed. They have.
Oh,
weed
it's
just
sad.
like us, yeah.
They smoke weed out there like some people smoke cigarettes.
I saw a thing the other day. It was states. It was states with legal weed, okay, and it also displayed states that have $7.25 as the minimum wage.
How much?
All right, $7.25. That's the minimum wage.
Yeah.
And this chart also had on it states that are above, because the federal minimum wage is $7.25.
Right.
Okay. And then there were states that are above the federal minimum wage. And all of the states with legal weed are all above the minimum wage.
Oh, well, yeah.
And it was also states that are making money as compared to states that are losing money.
Oh, okay.
Like, Illinois was broke, 5 years ago. California was broke. Both states now have legalized weed and
Legalized gambling.
Yeah, legalized sports gambling, but does LA have legalized sports gambling? I don't know. Yeah, but they also have a higher minimum wage.
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way, one of the reasons states get out of that mess is, let me ask you: when you make more money at your job, what is something that you do? What is some when you make more money? What is something else that is higher?
Taxes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you pay more taxes. So you pay more state taxes too.
Right.
So that's what's helping states get out of it. And these states that have the 725 minimum wage, they're broke.
Right.
You know. So that's a reason why these states should want to raise the minimum wage. But it was amazing how all the states that have legalized pot also have a higher minimum wage. Like it's crazy. You look at the Washington state, California, like states on the West Coast, man, they've raised their minimum wage so high. But the states are, Illinois. Illinois is doing better than it's done in a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's because we've raised our minimum wage and we have legalized sports gambling. We have legalized weed, and it's all money being brought in.
Mm-hmm. Extra tax money.
Yeah, it's all extra taxes. But I don't mind paying tax because I'm not paying. Like when I sports gamble, I don't pay any taxes for it. The people who run the sports gambling pay taxes.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, well. Chris says, Steve lost Coke at the White House when he was visiting Hunter. No, Steve did not go to the White House to visit Hunter. Hunter Biden, I don't think Hunter Biden has only been to the White House, once?
I believe so, yeah.
I mean, the guy's got his own life. But I completely understand. I will never be mad at Joe Biden for pardoning his kid because I do the same damn thing. When it comes to, right, Christina?
Sure,
when it comes to my kid,
yeah, we all would.
There's nothing I wouldn't do. TJ says Steve wants to hang with Diddy and Jay-Z. Oh, Steve, that's Steve misses most of those Diddy parties.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Yeah. I miss taking a Medicaid van.
He would take his Medicaid van to the Diddy parties. Yeah, all the time. He'd go there with all his baby oil. Damn.
The stain is in the house, baby.
Holly says, no one's above the law. I know. I agree. But if I was president and my daughter did something, I'd pardon her in a heartbeat. I don't care.
Me too.
I don't care. If my kid screwed up, how do you not take care of your kid?
I wouldn't be surprised if my mom didn't do some things back in the day when I was getting in trouble.
That's what I'm saying. Like
look how much trouble she got you out of.
You have a child. If you have a child, you'd understand this. You do anything for your kid.
Yeah, you would.
I don't even know how to explain it. When you have a child, you just, oh my God. Like for my brothers, no, maybe I'd help out a little bit. My sister, no. In-laws, no. My kid, heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I'm telling you, Holly says she couldn't have kids, so she doesn't understand, but she would pardon her dogs. Well, that's what I'm saying. When you have, just like you'd pardon your dog. Yeah, yep. You do anything. And it's a different kind of thing. Yeah. Dan says his kids know they each get one get out of jail free from me. After that, they're on their own. They should know better. What? Yeah, but they get out of jail free. They get it.
Mhm.
When it's your kid. When it's your kid, you do what you can. I'm just saying, like, if it was a brother who had an addiction problem,
Right.
you might be like, nah, let him rot. Put him in there. Let him rot.
Right.
But if it's your kid, no, man. Like that.
Right.
Like that. Hell, didn't Trump pardon his daughter's husband's? He pardoned his daughter's husband's father.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like, all right, Ivanka Trump is married to Jared Kushner.
Mm-hmm.
Trump pardoned Kushner's father, who was in jail for, he ripped off a bunch of people. It was a financial thing, but he ripped off a bunch of people. And he got like, I don't know how many years in jail. But Trump pardoned him. And now he just made him the ambassador to France.
Huh.
The guy that was in jail.
What the hell?
Honest to God, somebody.
See,
Is Pablo, are you still in the chat room? Give the whole story. Pablo knows the whole story. But yeah, when Trump was president last time, his daughter-in-law's his daughter-in-law, or his daughter has a husband, and his father was in jail for ripping off a bunch of people. Okay, and Trump pardoned him. All right, and then now, 4 years later, he just named that guy the ambassador to France. When is France going to realize that that there's a criminal that was just put in?
Right.
That was just put into their ambassadorship. But I'm saying we never hear about it. Yeah, Pablo says that Jared Kushner's father was busted for tax evasion from a bunch of money that he took money from people. He was some kind of financial guy or whatever, but he took a bunch of money from people, and he didn't get in trouble for taking the money from people. He got in trouble for not paying taxes on the money that he took.
Oh,
but isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And Trump pardoned him, and then he just named him as the ambassador to France. It's crazy.
It's not any crazier than, I hate to say this, a president's a felon.
Well, yeah, Trump's. You're right. Like Jennifer said, is Trump going to pardon himself?
Exactly.
I don't know. Can you pardon yourself? Hey, Pablo.
I don't know.
Pablo, could he pardon himself? I mean, because Trump's got all those felony charges. Couldn't he just pardon himself? That would be crazy. Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy? Wow. Oh, here we go. Pablo says, one of those who turned in Kushner's dad was his brother-in-law. Kushner's dad did a honeypot thing where he had a prostitute sleep with his brother-in-law, and then he sent the video of it to his sister. Oh, my God.
Holy shit. Wow.
That's the new ambassador to France.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Katie says, I don't know what appointee frightens me more than RFK for Health and Human Services. Yeah. Isn't Katie
crazy one?
Isn't Katie isn't she a nurse or in the medical field or something?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she knows. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he's going to get confirmed, but yeah. Jen says she knows it was brought up about Trump wanting to pardon himself. Yeah. It's crazy. By the way, TJ says, rumor has it President Johnson pardoned himself when he got speeding tickets.
Well, speeding tickets.
Well, he was visiting in Texas.
A speeding ticket is a little different than felonies.
Yeah, a speeding ticket's a misdemeanor. He wouldn't have to pardon himself.
Yeah.
As a joke, he could do it, but
Right.
you wouldn't have to pardon yourself for a misdemeanor. And by the way, you could only pardon yourself for federal charges. You can't pardon yourself for state charges. And the DA says Trump's charges are state related.
Okay, so that means our president's a felon.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but
Corey says they're politicians. They're all shady and corrupt. Sure. Yeah.
That's true.
But yeah, he did do that. And by the way, Pablo's a lawyer. That's why I asked him. He goes, it's unclear if Trump can pardon himself, but it would only be the federal charge he could do it for.
Okay.
But I don't think he's been convicted of the federal charges yet.
No.
But he could pardon himself in advance, right? And keep them from even trying the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. But he says the cases in New York and Georgia would be unaffected. And there is precedent that a pardon for a crime could be used as evidence in state court. Oh, crap. And he says the president cannot pardon, or you can't pardon yourself from state charges as president. Corey says, so you're saying Steve has a chance of becoming president?
Yes. Steve for president.
Steve's never been convicted of anything.
Nope.
He's never been caught.
Not yet, anyway. Yeah. Your time's coming, buddy. Keep talking.
I'll be damned. DA says he can pardon himself for the documents.
Oh.
And for the January 6th stuff. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah. But wouldn't that be admitting that if you pardon yourself, isn't that like admitting that you created a crime, that you broke the law?
Yeah. Yeah. If you didn't do it, you gotta have no reason to pardon yourself.
Why would you pardon yourself if you didn't do anything? Karen says, you know what? Why not? Shit Saint Steve 2028. Who's your running mate?
Oh, Mama.
Oh, hell no. I changed my vote. Sorry.
You're going to get that toothless guy as your running mate?
You, Ray Lytle. There, Ray.
No. I have no desire to be president. I have none. Like, remember when you were a kid, everybody said, everybody can grow up to be president. Mm-hmm. I would always be like, why the hell would you want to be president?
Wow. I think I need a woman vice president.
I think it's time we get a woman president.
Karen, you want to run for vice president?
You know what?
Intelligent.
Yeah, I'd like Karen's smart. Jeff says we need to get Pritzker to pardon Steve for announced felonies on the air. Yeah.
Whatever. JB did anything for me.
We should try to get Governor Pritzker to pardon Steve. Of course, Steve's never been charged with anything.
Exactly.
Karen says, what the hell? She'd run. Karen would be Steve's running mate. There you go.
Oh, Lord.
Pablo said, Christina could be a double first lady, but I thought, I looked at that and I thought he said she could be a double fist lady. I was like, what the hell?
Wow.
What are you implying, Pablo? Wow. What in the hell?
Lord. Thanks, Ray. Thanks.
Just remember, only the coolest poop the pants.
Well, you are right. You definitely poop your pants. And you say only the coolest.
Yeah, that is my slogan.
Yeah.
Only the coolest poop their pants.
Oh, my God.
I thought he said Christina could be a double fist. All right, for those that want to know the term, Dan says he doesn't have to admit guilt. It would be similar to an Alford plea. I have no idea what an Alford plea is, but at least now we know a term how you can pardon someone without admitting guilt. There you go. There you go, everybody. Wow. Pablo says there was a law professor that wrote a giant book on impeachments and some discussion of pardons when Trump was elected.
Oh, man.
Crazy. Steve's campaign logo will be 2 fists going through a ring.
Yeah.
I love it. The double.
Only you, Ray.
Karen says an Alfred plea is when you plead guilty but don't admit wrongdoing because there's enough evidence to convict you, something like that. Wow. Yeah. But you don't admit guilt. Or you're not saying you committed the crime, but you're saying you're guilty for whatever. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Oh, Pablo said, all right, here's a better description. Pablo says an Alfred plea is where someone says they're not guilty, but the prosecution could prove they were.
Oh, wow.
So they're taking an Alfred plea. Stanton for president, 2 fists in his butt tonight. By the way, for Thursday night show, you guys, I was told we will be playing classic Morning Disaster Christmas songs, including Cheeto Dust.
Oh boy.
Which some people say is the greatest of all time. Including Cheeto Dust and several other songs. I got a text from TJ. And he found
them.
Yeah.
TJ went through and found several songs.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
He says we'll have them Thursday night.
I can't wait.
Playing classic like Christmas songs for the last few years. I got to tell you, Cheeto Dust, like I've done a lot of Christmas songs. 30 years worth of Christmas songs. 30 years.
Wow.
And I think Cheeto Dust might be one of the greatest ever. I think it might be one of the greatest of all time. In the history of my career, Cheeto Dust might be near the top. I love it so much.
Wow. That says a lot.
Lesbian Rocker was the best.
Yeah, but that wasn't a Christmas song. I'm just saying that.
Oh, Christmas song. No.
Skeletor says, you have a Christmas song called Cheeto. Yes. Skeletor, get a tier 3 subscription. Make sure to listen to Thursday's show, and you will hear Cheeto Dust.
Cheeto Dust.
Cheeto Dust.
Cheeto Dust.
Steve's got Cheeto
Dust
on his eater. All right, that's all we'll give you. That's the greatest Christmas song of all time. You will hear Cheeto Dust. Yeah. By the way, Caddy wants to know if the White House would have an official poop knife.
Possibly.
Good.
You know that? Can I point out that the knife that he said was his poop knife?
Mm-hmm.
He was using that Sunday to make the Christmas cookies. Those Christmas.
Oh, it wasn't.
Oh God! Isn't that the knife you use for your poop knife?
No, that was
thank God.
That's what a poof knife looks like. I used a regular silver metal knife.
You use one of your regular knives?
Yeah, I use a regular butter knife.
Oh my God!
Yes, that's what you use on your butt.
No, I use the blue spreader thing.
Can I ask you, have you ever used the knife that you use as your poop knife? Have you ever used it for touching food?
Oh yeah. It's a butter knife.
But have you
I washed it off.
I know, but
Oh,
If there-
Give a shit if you
there's
torched
a
it.
knife that you use to break apart your constipated poop, that knife should be just for that. That
Oh.
knife should never be used on food.
No,
Oh,
leave it
what?
in the bathroom.
I threw it back in the sink and washed it with the dishes, put it back in the drawer.
Katie
Have you
said,
used it to prepare food for cooking for the poors?
Katie
No, I
said
didn't use a butter knife for that.
the poop knife needs to be kept in the bathroom, not in kitchen circulation.
I washed it with antibacterial soap.
It's been up your ass. Nobody, no. I don't care if you've washed it, soaked it in freaking alcohol, torched it, sanitized. No. It has been in your ass. And then it touches food.
So you took the knife that you used. You took the knife that you used to break up your constipated mess, and you put it back in your kitchen. Why would you do that? And I'm never gonna sample any of that dysentery for the poorest food again.
Oh, you need to find new taste testers.
Christina, you need to go to his house and take every poop knife and throw them in the garbage.
Yes.
No,
You need, yes. Put new butter knives in your Walmart order.
I will buy new butter knives for you. Rhino says Steve butters his bread with that knife.
Yeah. I washed it off.
It
God, you
doesn't
guys
matter.
act like it's still got shit
It
on
doesn't
it.
matter. You had poop on it. You don't use it again.
No, it has been in your ass.
Yes.
No.
By the way, I think it's very weird you stick a butter knife in your ass. I think that's very weird. Like even Spooner's saying, "What is wrong with you?"
Do you really have to ask?
Corey says the first time he heard of a poop knife was like 5 years ago on Reddit. They didn't use it to break the seal, that used it to chop up extremely large logs so they will flush. No, Steve uses it. Steve uses the poop knife when he says, "What is it? What do you call it when there's?"
When I have a prairie dog,
Yeah, all right.
and
It was
just
prairie dog, yeah.
was not all the way out of your butthole. You have to stick a butter knife about this far up into your rectum, and then kind of push the poop down like that. And you do that, that breaks that seal. You pull that knife out, and then just flows out.
It's like,
Yeah.
so that's
And
what
if you need to chop it up, you can.
Oh,
and old boy has a cooking show. Yeah, he has a cooking show. that he
yeah,
does on
Skeletor.
By the way, his cooking
And we
show,
eat his food.
cooking show had a buttload of listeners on it. It was really popular Sunday nights.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back.
Crazy. If people knew they were listening. If people only knew he was using a poop.
You
to
will
make
see.
that stuff.
You
Spooner
won't
says,
see.
"Why are you telling us this?"
He asked the fucking question.
Because he doesn't know how to keep his trap shut, obviously.
It's Steve. He tells us everything.
Everything.
That's what he does.
You asked the question.
Even if it's illegal.
Yeah. By the way, I saw earlier that Spooner said he's in a new relationship.
Oh,
Might move to
really?
Springfield if it goes really well.
Don't move. Don't go too fast now. Take your time.
But he started dating again, huh? Good for him.
Yeah, that's good. That's great that he found someone.
Good.
But don't rush it. Don't rush it.
No, but at least, we talked about it before, and we said you just need to start dating again. So at least he's dating again.
Yeah. You have a single friend?
Oh, for God.
Oh, God, Stephen.
Had nothing to do with you dating again, but we know he's dating again. So, yeah.
Nobody wants to date.
Congrats.
Nobody wants to.
I hope it goes well. I hope it goes good. Good for you, Spooner.
Nobody wants to date an old man, fat man that smells like piss.
So you're
They would if you put a little effort into things, you know.
So you are
Oh, God
describing,
damn it. I'm
you're
so
Don't
sick
get
of
me-
describing
that.
yourself as an old
Don't get me
fat man who
started.
smells like piss. By the way, yeah, Spooner says he's getting his happiness back. Good for you.
Good.
Good for
Good.
you.
Good.
Yeah.
Just don't let it get in. Don't fucking.
Don't let her get under your skin.
Don't let her get. There you go. Don't let her get under your skin. There you go. I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah.
Don't let her get under your skin. Just don't sweat the small stuff, and everything's small.
TJ says, yeah, the guy who says he asked his wife to marry him before they met is saying, don't go so fast. Yeah, I'm catching that. And the reason he asked his wife to marry him is he thought she was somebody else.
Yeah.
And then when he saw her, he goes, oh shit, this is the one I asked to marry. Oh man. And then he decided to get through with he decided to go through with it. And it ended badly. Imagine that. Oh well.
All I can say
Yeah.
is at that time in my life, I wasn't making. My mind wasn't in the right place.
Yeah.
I was really confused about a lot of things, and
Right.
One-
So you're saying right now, if you started dating someone right now, you wouldn't overreact. You're saying like if Martha didn't you go out with Martha a couple times?
Mhm.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
Are you in love with Martha?
No,
If Martha doesn't she have a boyfriend?
I think so.
If Martha's completely single and comes over to your house and bangs you, would you ask her to marry you?
Oh no,
I
No.
just want to make sure.
No, I don't. No, I don't need to be married.
All right. I just want to make sure.
I don't need, unless she's young and attractive and has money.
Yeah.
That I might be interested. But I'm looking for a sugar mama.
Oh, good
Oh.
God.
Yeah. You want a sugar mama to take care of you.
That's what you're looking for, huh?
TJ says, how'd that marriage end? Didn't someone get dongs? I don't know how that marriage ended. But it was a nice marriage, wasn't it, Steve?
Yeah, it was fine.
Wasn't it a nice ending?
It was great. The ending was. What are you talking about? The very end? Yeah, because it didn't cost me a dime.
Yeah.
He filed for divorce.
Yeah. So you got out of it. You got out of it cost free.
Yeah, I just got dong slapped. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
happens to everybody.
Never happened to me, but I've never been dong slapped.
Oh, I can tell you, it doesn't feel very good.
Well, I've
Especially if your dong, his dong.
I've never been on the receiving end of a dong slap. I don't think I've ever been on the giving end of a dong slap either. Not with a man.
Well, it's a good thing I have my pants on. So he didn't. I did.
Sorry to hear that. Oh, I just looked at the time.
Oh, good.
We should probably wrap it up.
Mm.
By the way, I'll tell you, last night we did test the mics last night,
Mm-hmm.
and I was shocked with an unannounced test how many people showed up. It was shocking.
Yeah, quite a few people.
Wondering if
popped
we
in.
don't start a Tuesday night show of some, or if we don't. I mean, well, I know that you guys used to get a ton of listeners for
Oh, what's the name of that?
Stainless.
Yeah, that's show. Yeah.
But I'm saying it'll be the new year before they start doing Stainless again.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't see that Steve Staunton in the chat room the other day, so he must not like the show.
Steve
Must
Staunton
not.
chat room last night. What a creepy guy that guy was. Anyway, we'll wrap it up. Thank you all for checking us out, watching us on Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok, and anywhere else you watched us. We thank you for checking us out. And we invite you to come back tomorrow at 8 a.m. for another episode, okay? Come back tomorrow and see us then. We'd really appreciate it, all right? Love you all. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow, Thursday morning. We'll see you at 8 o'clock. Take care, everybody.